Enoch was not just simply predicting before. My holy angels and I were telling Enoch what to write. We were telling him our plans and what must take place. And it wasn't just him, it wasn't just Hermitriel. There were multiple ones whom we had instructed. And just like the process today, it all depends on the honesty of the person, the understanding, the paradigm, and the way the person interprets, and the accuracy of the person's memory, because that is also part of the test. So there were multiple ones whom we had trusted before, and Enoch and Mitriel was on the top of that list. So for example, today I have my circle of 7, and they are on a different locations from each other. They're spread out because they are leading groups of spirits, consciousness that are of the same grouping of the way they think, the way they look at things, their review, their perceptions, their interpretations, those sorts. And now, after thousands of Earth years, we are seeing different versions of what has been written. And it wasn't just all about the people writing it, it is also about translations between many languages. But I am correcting all of that through my Holy Spirit. And what must take place is taking place, happening right now. That is my process. Nobody can step on my moon physically in this body. That is an impossibility because there are barriers. The moon is on a different dimension and on a different continuum. It doesn't line up with the lives of the flesh here on earth, and my earth is enclosed with a containment field, and stepping outside of that containment field will break the molecular structure and bonding of the elements that are only meant to exist here on earth. But the humans lie about it because they do need to fly their crew of individuals out there at the edge of the containment field as far as they can go, so they can deploy the telescope contraption out there in that place where the distortion is much, much less, because it's out there at the edge of the light of the sun. See, the light of the sun is actually focused on my earth like a laser beam, and you just do not see that very sharp line of the light because we are really very small. Think of it this way: as you fly above 10,000 feet off the ground on an aeroplane, you can never see the humans walking about on the ground with that same dimension of your eyeballs. You would practically need a telescope literally to look at the humans below. Humans are considered viruses from our perspective in my heavens. And my creation is so vast that if you go at the very edge of what is allowed for the humans to see, you could end up looking at my creations to be round, because the beam of the sun is round, and the interpretation of the sense of sight is also based on the shape of the aperture of the eyesight, and it's round. And there is always that edge whereby the light meets the darkness. Anything past that light will be just darkness. And so with the edge of what we can see, with this dimension, the size of our eyes and the shape, it would look a little bit round, spherical, and that's why they thought the Earth is round.